The parking lot that predicted your paycheck. How Walmart Supercenters know what you need before you do. What if the most powerful customer research lab in America is not a lab at all, but a parking lot in Rogers, Arkansas, at 7 in the morning? In 1962, Sam Walton opened the first Walmart. He did not have big data. He had a pickup truck, a yellow legal pad, and a habit. He would stand in store parking lots and count cars. He would watch what people carried out. He would ask one question: what did not you find today? That question built Supercenters. That question built an empire that feeds, clothes, and employs more families than any company on earth. Walmart Supercenters did not win because they were cheapest. They won because Sam Walton decided the customer was the boss, and the boss lives paycheck to paycheck, drives a used car, and wants to get everything done in one trip before the kids get out of school. If you are an entrepreneur, unemployed, underemployed, or on Social Security, trying to ideate your next product, Walmart's parking lot is your classroom. You do not need software. You need shoes. This is part 1 of a 3-part series. Today we will break down how Walmart identifies potential customers and tests products using Supercenters as the case study. We will uncover the first 3 of 8 principles Walmart uses, compare them to companies that missed, and give you exercises you can use this week to find your own Sam Walton moment. Part 1. Start where the customer parks. Most companies start with a boardroom. Walmart starts with a buggy. Here is how. Principle 1. Find the chief budget officer of the household. Walmart does not target shoppers. They target the person who feels the weight of the receipt. Sam Walton called her the agent for the family. She might be a mom, a grandma, a dad, or a single guy raising his sister's kids. Title does not matter. Responsibility does. She is the chief budget officer. If she cannot stretch the paycheck, nobody eats well, nobody has school clothes, and nobody feels safe. How Walmart used it for Supercenters. Before Supercenters, Walmart watched small-town families drive 30 miles to different stores. One for groceries, one for clothes, one for oil changes. Sam saw the chief budget officer losing time and gas money. So he asked, what if we put it all under one roof? In 1988, the first Supercenter opened. It was not a grocery store with clothes. It was a time machine. It gave the chief budget officer her Saturday back. Walmart studies her habits obsessively. They know she shops after work on Fridays because payday hits. They know she buys bigger packs at the start of the month and smaller ones at the end. They know she will drive past 3 stores for a 10-cent difference on milk, because milk is the signal of, I am in control. Supercenters were built for her math, her stress, and her pride. Compare with other companies. Dollar General also targets the chief budget officer, but with a different insight. They put stores within 5 minutes of rural homes because gas and time are currencies. TechDat is why Dollar General wins in towns Walmart left. Now look at Whole Foods' early days. They targeted foodies with time and money. They forgot the chief budget officer who needs dinner for $6 on $20. That is why Amazon bought them and added budget aisles. Walmart never forgot who feels the receipt, which this means for you. If you are building a meal prep service, do not target busy people. Find the person who cries in the parking lot because they overspent again. That is your chief budget officer. If your service does not give them time and money back in one move, you will lose to the store that does. Your exercise. Go to a grocery store at 6 in the evening. Watch who is checking prices with a calculator. Watch who puts something back. That person is your chief budget officer. Ask one question. What errand do you wish you could skip this week? Their answer is your product idea. Simple 2. Use the store as a living lab, not a museum. Walmart does not test in focus groups. They test on aisle 7 while the store is open. How Walmart used it for Supercenters. Sam Walton told managers, "The best ideas come from the floor." If a customer could not find pickles, he moved them that day. If a mom said the carts were too small for a month of groceries, he bought bigger carts next week. Supercenters became living labs. Here is a real example. In the 2000s, Walmart noticed Hispanic families buying fresh meat, produce, and spices in large amounts for Sunday cooking. Instead of guessing, they remodeled stores in Texas. They added tortillerias, larger produce sections, and Spanish signs. Sales jumped. Then they rolled it to Florida, then California. The test was live, local, and fast. Walmart also uses MA resets. They change a 4-foot section overnight. If sales rise, it stays. If not, it changes back. The Supercenter is never finished. It is a test that serves 200 million people a week. Compare with other companies. Zara does this with clothes. They make small batches, put them in stores, and watch. If it sells in Madrid on Monday, they make more by Friday. If it fails, it is gone. That is why Zara has no waste. Contrast that with Kmart. Kmart kept stores the same for years. The world changed. The aisle did not. Customers left. Walmart treats every end cap like a startup experiment. Kmart treated stores like museums. What this means for you. If you are underemployed and selling candles, do not wait for a website. Ask a barbershop to put 3 candles by the register for 1 week. Watch. If men buy lavender for their wives, you learn something. If no one buys, you saved money. Your store can be a table, a trunk, or a friend desk counter. The lab is wherever the customer stands. Your exercise. Find one place your customer already goes. Ask to test your product there for 7 days. Change one thing each day. Price, sign, bundle. Write down what moves. That is your living lab. Principle free. Listen to the items left behind. Walmart learned early that what customers do not buy is more important than what they do buy. How Walmart used it for Supercenters. Sam Walton walked the store at closing. He looked in abandoned carts. He called it reading the rejects. A cart with baby formula, diapers, but no wipes, told him wipes were too expensive or in the wrong aisle. A cart with cake mix, but no frosting, told him the bakery section was confusing. Supercenters were designed to fix those gaps. Walmart also tracks scan void data. If a cashier scans an item and then voids it, something went wrong. Price, size, or confusion. Walmart studies those voids like doctors study symptoms. One famous story. Walmart noticed men bought diapers on Friday nights and also bought beer. So they put beer near diapers. Beer sales rose. The insight came from what was almost bought, then left, then bought together. Compare with other companies. Amazon studies cart abandonment online. If you leave shoes in the cart, they email you a discount. That is the digital version of Samus Walk. Now look at Toys R Us. It never figured out why parents left stores with nothing. Was it price or was it clutter? They did not read the rejects. The store felt like a warehouse of no. Walmart reads the no and turns it into a yes. What this means for you. If you are on Social Security and selling knitted socks at a market, watch what people touch and put down. If they touch, then check the price, then leave. Your price is the problem. If they touch, then look confused. Your sign is the problem. The item left behind is a letter from your customer. Read it. Your exercise. This week, watch 5 people interact with your product or a similar one. Count how many pick it up and put it back. Ask one person who walked away. What stopped you? Who not defend? Just listen. That answer is your next upgrade. Why this matters? If you are starting with nothing, Sam Walton started with one store and a lot of questions. He did not have satellites or apps. He had eyes, ears, and a parking lot. You have the same tools. Your customer is already telling you what they need through their steps, their carts, and their size. In Part 2, we will cover Principle 4 through 6. How Walmart uses everyday low prices to buy trust instead of ads, why they let local managers break rules to serve local needs, and the 10-foot rule that turns employees into researchers. We will also expose 3 mistakes that sink most retail and product ideas before they start. But first, do this today. Find your chief budget officer. Watch their feet, not their lips. Test one change in the real world. Read the items they leave behind. That is how a 5 and dime became Supercenter. If this is helping you think like Sam Walton, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Each week I break down $1 billion case study into tools you can use today. No theory, no fluff, just the playbook. Hit subscribe so you do not miss Part 2. The 10-foot rule that built a $1 trillion company. How Walmart turns employees into spies for the customer. What if the most valuable person in your company is not the CEO, but the cashier who sees a customer sigh from 10 feet away? Sam Walton had a rule. If you came within 10 feet of a customer, you had to look them in the eye, greet them, and ask if you could help. He did not do it to be nice. He did it to learn. That rule turned every Walmart associate into a researcher. It turned every Supercenter into a listening device. And it is why Walmart knows what you need next Tuesday before you do. In 1992, a cashier in Oklahoma noticed elderly shoppers struggling with big bags of dog food. She told her manager. 2 weeks later, Walmart tested smaller bags and a carry-out-to-car service. Sales rose. The cashier did not get a bonus. She got what Sam valued more. The customer got help. That is the Walmart way. Welcome to Part 2 of our 3-part series on how Walmart identifies potential customers and tests products using Supercenters as the case study. In Part 1, we found the chief budget officer turned the store into a living lab and read the items left behind. Today, we will cover Principle 4 through 6. These are the moves that build trust without commercials and turn a 200,000 square foot box into a neighborhood store. We will also reveal 3 mistakes other companies make when they try to copy Walmart and the lessons you can use right now if you are an entrepreneur, unemployed, underemployed, or on Social Security and ready to ideate your next product. Part 2. Make the building listen. Walmart does not guess what customers want. It trains the building to hear them. Here is how. Principle 4. Use everyday low prices to buy trust, not ads. Walmart does not win on price. It wins on price trust. There is a difference. How Walmart used it for Supercenters. In the early days, stores ran weekly sales. Sam hated it. He said sales make customers feel tricked. Why was not at that price yesterday? So Walmart created EDBP, or everyday low prices. The promise was simple. The price you see today is the fair price every day. No coupons, no games, no waiting for a flyer. For Supercenters, EDLP meant a mom could plan her monthly budget. She knew milk would not jump 20 cents next week. That trust was more valuable than any commercial. Walmart spent less on ads than Kmart and still won, because the store itself was the ad. The price tag did the talking. Walmart tests EDLP by watching market basket behavior. If a family stops buying bananas because the price moved, Walmart knows trust broke. They lower it back even if they lose money that week. They are buying a 20-year customer, not a Tuesday sale. Compare with other companies. Costco also buys trust. Their membership fee works because members believe the price is always the lowest. Costco can do. Kirkland products reinforce that. Contrast that with JCPenney. In 2012, they killed sales and went to fair and square pricing. Customers revolted. Why? JCPenney did not have trust first. They had coupons first. When you take away coupons without trust, people feel cheated. Walmart built trust for 30 years before anyone dared copy EDLP. Band-Aid does not run sales either. You trust it to work, so you do not wait for a discount. What this means for you. If you are selling handmade soap, do not do 50% off this weekend. That teaches customers to wait. Pick a fair price you can live with and keep it. Say same price every day because you matter every day. You will sell less in a rush, but you will sell forever. Trust is the cheapest ad you will ever buy. Your exercise. Write your price on paper. Now commit to not changing it for 90 days. Instead of discounts, add value. A free tip, a small sample, a thank you note. Watch if customers stop asking, when is it on sale? That question disappearing means trust appeared. Principle 5. Let local managers break rules to serve local people. Walmart is the biggest company in the world. But Supercenters feel local. That is not an accident. That is policy. How Walmart used it for Supercenters. Sam Walton told managers, "You are the CEO of your store. If the town needed fishing gear, you stocked it. If the town needed quince-inch dresses, you ordered them." In McAllen, Texas, Walmart sells pilates and huge bags of masa. In Dearborn, Michigan, they sell halal meat. In Anchorage, Alaska, they sell parkas in July. Corporate gives tools, not rules. They give data on what sells nearby, but the manager decides. This is called store of the community. When a hurricane hits, managers can donate water without calling Bentonville. When a local school needs backpacks, the store manager can say yes that morning. That speed builds loyalty no ad can buy. Walmart tests this by measuring local relevance score. If a store sells more of what the zip code eats, wears, and celebrates, it wins. If it looks like every other Walmart, it loses. Compare with other companies. McDonald's does this with menus. In Hawaii you get Spam. In India you get Makalu Tikki. The brand is global. The menu is local. Now look at Blockbuster. Every store looked the same. They had the same movies in Miami and Minneapolis. Netflix let algorithms be local. Blockbuster died. Walmart lets managers be local. That is why a Supercenter in Kentucky feels like Kentucky. What this means for you. If you are underemployed and selling food at a market, do not make one menu for everyone. Ask the stall next to you what people ask for. If the church crowd wants turkey, not pork, sell turkey. Let the street be your manager. Rules are for corporations. Relevance is for rent, your exercise. Walk your neighborhood for 1 hour. Write down 3 things you see that no big store sells. Church fans, special spices, team shirts. Pick one and test it this week. If the street says yes, you just broke a rule in the best way. Principle 6. Use the 10-foot rule to turn employees into researchers. Sam's rule was simple. Within 10 feet, greet. But the real power was what happened after hello. How Walmart used it for Supercenters. Associates are trained to listen, not pitch. If a customer says, "I cannot find the flour," the associate walks them there. On the way, they ask, What are you baking? The answer might be birthday cake, but I cannot find candles. Now the associate knows the store needs candles near flour. That insight goes to the manager. Next week, there is a birthday end cap. Walmart calls these listening walks. Managers must do them daily. They do not check shelves. They check faces. A confused face is data. A tired face is data. A happy face is data. Sam said, "There is a lot more business out there than we are getting, and it is walking right through our doors." The 10-foot rule catches it. Compare with other companies. Disney trains every park employee to spot crying kids. A janitor can give a free ice cream to fix a moment. That employee becomes a researcher of joy. Contrast that with most cable companies. You can be on hold for 20 minutes and no one asks why you called. They do not study the sigh. Walmart studies the sigh at 10 feet. That is why people come back. What this means for you. If you are on Social Security and selling crafts online, your 10-foot rule is your inbox. When someone emails, reply with a question, not just an answer. What event is this for? Their reply tells you what to make next. My PP4Es are expensive. Questions are free. Use them. Your exercise. For the next 7 days, greet every potential customer you meet and ask one question. What has been hard to find lately? Who not sell? Just write answers down. At the end of the week, you will have a product list written by the street. 3 mistakes that kill companies before they open Walmart as playbook is simple, but most companies break it. Here are 3 mistakes that sink products before they start. Mistake 1. Worshipping data, ignoring dirt. Big companies buy reports. Sam bought boots. He visited stores unannounced. He pushed carts. He talked to truck drivers. Data can tell you what sold. Dirt tells you why. If you do not know why a mom bought beans instead of beef, you do not know her, and if you do not know her, you cannot serve her. Lesson learned. Spend 1 day a month in the customer's shoes. Ride the bus. Carry the bags. Feel the trade-offs. Data without dirt is dangerous. Mistake 2. Designing for Wall Street, not the AL companies. Launch products to impress investors. Organic, premium, smart. But the chief budget officer in IA9 does not care about your pitch deck. She cares if the lid opens with one hand and the price ends in a 7, not a 9. Walmart designs for the aisle, then tells Wall Street. Most do the opposite. Lesson learned. Test your idea with a tired person at 6 in the evening. If they do not get it, Wall Street will not save you. Mistake 3. Treating all customers the same. Kmart tried to be everything to everyone. Walmart lets McAllen be McAllen and Maine be Maine. When you average your customer, you serve no one. The family that buys quince in air dresses is not the family that buys ice fishing gear. Both deserve a store that knows them. Lesson learned. Find the smallest group you can thrill. Thrill them. They will tell the next group. Averaging is how you disappear. Your move this week. You have got principle 1 through 6 now. You know how Walmart finds the chief budget officer, uses the store as a lab, reads abandoned carts, buys trust with EDLP, lets locals lead, and turns 10 feet into research. Here is your homework before part 3. 1. Pick a price and keep it for 90 days. Watch trust grow. 2. Break 1 rule to serve your street. Stock what they ask for, not what you planned. 3. Greet 3 people and ask what has been hard to find. Write it down. In part 3, we will finish with principles 7 and 8. How Walmart uses Action Alley to launch products with no risk and why they eat their own lunch by opening neighborhood markets near Supercenters. We will also share the final lessons learned and a plan you can use to ideate your own supercenter, even if you are starting with a card table. If this is helping you think like Sam Walton, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Each week I break down $1 billion case study into tools you can use today. No theory, no fluff, just the playbook. Hit subscribe so you do not miss part 3. The end cap that ate the world, how Walmart tests products with zero risk and still sleeps at night. What if you could launch a new product in 3,000 stores, get real customer data? The end cap that ate the world, how Walmart tests products with zero risk and still sleeps at night. What if you could launch a new product in 3,000 stores, get real customer data in 7 days, and lose nothing if it fails? In 1993, Walmart faced a problem. New products were risky. If a supplier's new soup flopped, the store was stuck with pallets of it. So Walmart invented Action Alley. That is the name for the main aisle that runs through every supercenter. It is wide, it is busy, and every end cap is a test lab. A supplier can put a new item on an end cap for 2 weeks. If it sells, it earns a shelf. If it fails, it disappears. No tears, no long contracts, just truth. That one aisle is how Walmart launches more new products than any company on earth, with less risk than a lemonade stand. And it is why your idea, even if you are unemployed, underemployed, or on Social Security, can use the same playbook. Welcome to Part 3, the final piece of our series on how Walmart identifies potential customers and tests products using Supercenters as the case study. In Part 1, we found the chief budget officer and raid abandoned carts. In Part 2, we bought trust with everyday low prices and turned 10 feet into research. Today we finish with Principles 7 and 8. These are the moves that let Walmart innovate without betting the store. We will also recap all 8 principles, share the final lessons learned, and give you a plan you can start today to ideate your own supercenter on a card table budget. Part 3. Test big, risk small. Walmart does not guess. It experiments in public. Here is how you can too. Principle 7. Use Action Alley to fail fast and cheap. Walmart gives every new idea a stage and a deadline. The stage is the end cap. The deadline is 2 weeks. How Walmart used it for supercenters. Action Alley is the main traffic route in a supercenter. Every shopper passes it. Walmart lets suppliers place new items there on modulars, which are 4-foot sections. There is no promise of staying. The rule is simple. If the item hits the sales goal, it graduates to an inline spot. If it misses, it is gone. This is how Walmart tested everything from rotisserie chicken to George Foreman grills to organic baby food. Rotisserie chicken started as a test in a few stores. It sold out by noon. Now it is in every supercenter, and it is the reason you smell dinner when you walk in. The grill was a gamble. It got an end cap, moved fast, and became a billion-dollar category. Walmart tracks units per store per week. If a new item beats the category average in 14 days, it wins. If not, the supplier takes it back. Walmart risks almost nothing. The customer gets newness. The supplier gets truth. Compare with other companies. Costco does this with the treasure hunt section. New items appear for a short time. If you love it, buy it now, because it may never come back. That creates urgency and data. Costco learns fast and wastes little. Contrast that with Sears. Sears signed long contracts for products and gave them full aisles. When Craftsman tools declined, Sears was stuck with miles of pegboard and no way out. Walmart uses Action Alley so it is never stuck. What this means for you: you do not need a supercenter. You need an end cap. If you are selling jam, ask a coffee shop to put 3 jars by the register for 2 weeks. If they sell, you talk shelf space. If not, you take them home and change the label. Your risk is 3 jars. Your learning is real. Do not ask for a year. Ask for 14 days. Speed beats size. Your exercise. Find one busy spot where your customer already walks. A barber shop, a church table, a friend's store. Ask for a 4-foot test for 2 weeks. Track units per day. If you beat their average item, you have earned a conversation. If not, you have earned a lesson. Principle 8. Eat your own lunch before someone else does. Walmart opens stores that compete with its own stores. On purpose. That is how it stays alive. How Walmart used it for Supercenters. In the late 1990s, Walmart saw a threat. Supercenters were huge and often far away. Busy families started making quick trips to dollar stores and pharmacies. So Walmart did something scary. It opened Walmart neighborhood markets. Smaller stores, closer to homes, with groceries and pharmacy only. These stores took sales from Supercenters. Most companies would never do that. Walmart did. Sam Walton taught them, if you must lose a sale, lose it to yourself. Today, neighborhood markets fill the gap when a customer cannot make the Supercenter trip. Walmart also launched Pickup, Delivery, and Walmart.com. Each one took sales from the store. But Walmart would rather compete with itself than let Amazon do it. The test is constant. If a new format serves the chief budget officer better, Walmart builds it, even if it hurts an old format. That is why Supercenters added gas stations, vision centers, and banks. One trip, one parking lot, one paycheck solved. Compare with other companies. Netflix mailed DVDs. Then it launched streaming, which killed its own $995 business. Netflix ate its lunch before Blockbuster or YouTube could. Now look at Kodak. They invented the digital camera but hid it to protect film sales. Someone else ate their lunch. They starved. Walmart would rather open a small store across from a big store than let Dollar General own the corner. What this means for you. If you are making lunch plates and selling at noon, but customers keep asking for breakfast, sell breakfast, even if it cuts into lunch sales. Better you than the truck next door. Do not protect your product. Protect your customer. If their habit changes, you change first. Your exercise. Write down one way your customer's life is changing. Busier mornings, less cash at month end, new diet. Now create a tiny version of your business that serves that change, even if it competes with your main one. Test it for 30 days. If it helps them, you win. If not, you learned before a competitor did. All 8 principles together. The Supercenter Customer Map. Let us stack the whole playbook. New numbers, just the flow you can follow from parking lot to pantry. Step 1. Find the chief budget officer. Bill for the person who feels the receipt. Time and money are the same thing to them. Step 2. Use the store as a living lab. Test in the aisle, not the office. Change fast when the customer sighs. Step 3. Listen to the items left behind. Abandoned carts are letters. Read them. Fix the reason, not the symptom. Step 4. Use everyday low prices to buy. Trust. Pick a fair price and keep it. Trust beats coupons every time. Step 5. Let local managers break rules. Your street is not my street. Stock what the zip code celebrates. Step 6. Use the 10-foot rule. Greet, ask, and learn. Every employee is a researcher when they stand close enough to care. Step 7. Use action alley to fail fast and cheap. Give new ideas a stage and a deadline. If it wins, it stays. If not, it goes. Step 8. Your own lunch. Launch the thing that might hurt you before someone else does. Protect the customer, not the format. That is how a Five and Dime in Bentonville became the place where more than half of America shops each month. Lessons learned from Walmart. You can use this week. Lesson 1. The parking lot is the focus group. Sam counted cars before he counted cash. If you do not know how your customer arrives, how far they walk, and what they carry out, you do not know them. Data is cold. Pavement is warm. Start on the pavement. Lesson 2. Trust is the only product that scales. Walmart can sell groceries, tires, and taxes because the chief budget officer trusts them on price and time. If she trusts you on one thing, she will let you try the next. Break trust once, and she is gone for a decade. Price games break trust. Confusing aisles break trust. Start with trust, then add products. Lesson 3. Small tests beat big bets. Supercenters look big, but they are built from thousands of 4-foot tests. You do not need capital. You need a corner, a week, and a question. The company that tests the most wins the most. The company that waits full perfect loses to the one that started. Your 30-day Supercenter plan. You have got the full playbook. Here is how to use it starting Monday. This is for you if you are unemployed, underemployed, on Social Security, or building with nothing but grit and a bus pass. Week 1. Find your parking lot. Go where your customer already shops. Sit for 1 hour. Count how many come, how many leave with bags, how many leave with nothing. Write down 3 things they almost bought. That is your inventory list. Week 2. Build your end cap. Ask one place for a 2-week test. No rent, just a split of sales. Put 3 products or 1 product 3 ways. Change the sign each day. Price, bundle, name. Track what moves by day. Your end cap is your action alley. Week 3. Practice the 10-foot rule. When anyone gets near your test, greet them and ask one question. What dinner is this for? What made you stop? Do not pitch. Listen. Every answer is a manager note from Sam Walton. Week 4. Eat your own lunch. Look at your sales. If people keep asking for a smaller size, a different flavor, or a faster option, make it, even if it competes with your first idea. Launch it next to the original. Let the customer choose. You just protected your business from your competitor. If 2 strangers buy from you and one tells a friend, you have a Supercenter in seed form. If not, you have data that cost you almost nothing. That is how Walmart wins. That is how you will too. Final word. You are not selling products. You are selling a trip. Walmart Supercenters do not sell cereal. They sell the trip where a family solves 10 problems, saves $20, and gets home before dark. Your customer has a trip too. Maybe it is from paycheck to paycheck. Maybe it is from tired to rested. Maybe it is from stress to solved. Your job is to make that trip shorter, cheaper, and kinder. Sam Walton said, "There's only one boss, the customer." He was right, and the boss is waiting in a parking lot somewhere, hoping you show up with one good idea and the courage to test it fast. If this 3-part series helped you see your idea like Walmart sees a Supercenter, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Each week I break down $1 billion case study into tools you can use today. No theory, no fluff, just the playbook. Hit subscribe so you get the next one.